Hello everyone, so today we are going to be diving into some of my collecting habits and looking at some, not all, but some of the bags that I've purchased so far this year. I can't tell if it's worse or if it's not as bad as I thought it would be, so stick around. Hello everyone and welcome. If you're new to my channel, my name is Caleb and on here you're going to find a lot of things like luxury shopping, reveals, reviews, unboxings, luxury travel, daily vlogs, pretty much anything that has to do with life and style, you're gonna find right here on this channel. So if that is something you're into, which you're here, so I'm assuming it is, I hope anyway, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below, give this video a thumbs up, say hi down in the comments. I love interacting with all of you. Yeah, we're gonna have a conversation. It's gonna be an honest, hard look at myself and what I've purchased so far this year. Like I said, I can't tell if it's worse than I thought it was going to be or not nearly as bad. Now, you're like, okay, Caleb, it's August. Like, thank you, I know that, thank you so much. Why are we looking at what you've purchased so far this year? Like, why now? Valid question. Again, I love that you're all so curious. Stay curious. I love that about you guys. So like I was saying, yes, it is only August. Yes, that's only like what, 2/3 of the way through the year? I don't know, months, 8 months, 12 years, 12 months. I don't know, months, time. Woo. In this amount of time, this is what I've purchased designer wise. I'm not counting most of the thrift haul stuff. We'd be here too long. But anyway, I'm diving into this because I'm reevaluating my collection. So if you've been following around with the Chanel journey, and if you haven't, where have you been? Do yourself a favor, go back, watch the Chanel journey videos. It's been a journey so far. We've gone through Chanel, Bulgari, maybe Hermes. We don't know. We don't know where it's gonna end. It's up in the air at this point. But part of this is twofold. So my collection is way too big. Last time I counted, I'm probably in the 60 to 70 range. Easily. That's including designer bags, Balenciaga, which I think I have like nearly 20 of those alone, Fendi, Louis Vuitton, Givenchy, Yves Saint Laurent, Coach, a lot of Dooney & Burke. Well, not a lot, but a few. And that is too many for one person to enjoy, at least for me anyway. And I'm feeling overwhelmed with my collection. I have a lot. I have very beautiful pieces, don't get me wrong, and it's been fun collecting them and like learning more about like these older bags in my collection, but I'm overwhelmed. I have too many. My closet's full. I have a full closet. If you've watched my packs install reveal video, that's in there. I have bags on the floor. I have bags around the corner here behind the kitchen in our library, just sitting on tables because I am out of room. It's out of control. Like, I'm hoarder level at this moment, not to make fun of hoarders, but it's out of control. And I recognize that in myself and I need to let the majority of my collection go. Also because low key, I'm trying to decide if I want to make room for a few Chanels, maybe a Birkin, maybe a Kelly. I'm ready to jump to that next tier in this ladder. I've got to make room to do it and I've got to have the cash to do it. So we've got a vlog sale coming up. A lot of what you're going to see today might make it into the vlog sale. Well, maybe not a lot, but a few of these pieces on this table will make it into the vlog sale, which saddens me to say, but it is what it is. You've got to kill the person you were to become the person you want to be, or whatever that line from Rocket Man is. So looking back at 2022's, my New Year's Eve resolution video where I wore that gorgeous velvet Gucci jacket. Again, it's August. I'm not putting that back on for you for this video. First, we're going to look at my notes. Can you read my chicken scratches? I hope you can, because I probably can't. And review like the 10 bags I told myself that I was going to buy this year and see how it stacks up to what I really did purchase. It's out of frame, but there are a lot of bags up here. So I said I was going to buy 10 bags, 5 new, 5 pre-owned. I wasn't going to buy any black bags, and so far I've only bought 2, it looks like. That's good. From Balenciaga, I wanted to buy a small hourglass, a Neo City, and the editorial tote brief whatever thing. Didn't happen. From Coach, I wanted a custom order Rogue. Not doing that anymore. I did want the Eagle NYC tote, which we'll revisit here in a minute. For Chanel, I said I wanted to buy a Coco handle. In fact, I deemed this the year of Chanel, and then the Chanel 22 debacles kind of turned me off low-key. Watch my Chanel journey to learn more. Fendi, I wanted a medium peekaboo. Didn't happen. Gucci, I wanted the Diana. Louis Vuitton, I wanted more multicolor, which you can see here, I kind of stuck to. And a Speedy 40. From YSL, I wanted more Muse 2s, which we did. Another Sade clutch. I don't know why I never carry the one I have, so why I thought a second one was a good idea. Beats me. And a Sac du Jour. Big plans didn't happen. I figured the easiest way to do this is going to be just kind of like to dive in. I'm forgetting a bag. I will be right back. I forgot my hound clutch. Okay, so I'm back. Now we can dive in. We're going to do this alphabetically and just kind of review what I've purchased. Am I going to keep it? Is it going in the vlog sale? I don't know. We're going to work through this together. I love doing that with you guys. I hope you enjoy it too, because I spiral a lot if you haven't noticed. So Thank you. We're gonna start with Balenciaga, my favorite house. It saddens me, but I'm going to be selling the vast majority of my Balenciaga collection, minus my 2 city bags. So of the city bags, I have the Argent, I forget the color gray, but I have the gray one. Came with the box, all the paperwork. Love that bag. I have the Raisin, which is in mint condition, not a single spot of wear or tear. Complete set as well, I think minus box. I think this had the paperwork, I don't remember. This is not going anywhere. I love this bag. I think I said in the video that I was going to buy more vintage city bags, which, I mean, I have, obviously. Do I want more city bags? Absolutely. With some of the bags that I'm selling, I want to kind of get those colors back into my collection in a city bag, but Balenciaga, I love it. I will always love Balenciaga, but it's just not going to be on my radar for the foreseeable future. So I'm going to be letting a lot of it go. So if you have a Balenciaga bag in my collection in mind, kind of throw down the comments and I'll think about it for the upcoming vlog sale. This next unboxing was a twofold, like a double bag unboxing. I've done that once or twice on this channel. The clip clutch. This I got from Rebag. I love the clip clutch, especially the large size because it has the divider in the middle. This is the medium. Doesn't have the divider, but it is still absolutely gorgeous. The interior is just one large big pocket, and then you've got a front zippered pocket. I think it fits a phone. I'm pretty sure. I've carried this once. It's going to be the recurring theme of my collection, I think. I carried it once. That was fun. On the fence. With some of my Balenciaga clutches, I'm not quite sure if I'm going to sell them. I have a lot of clutches in my collection. If you remember my channel early on, it was like pretty clutch-centric to a point. Kind of moved on to like handbags, totes, and shoulder bags. So I don't really reach for my clutches as much anymore. Granted, they're hard to get to in my very full closet, so I don't know where I'm at with a lot of my clutches. But the clip clutch, I love this bag. Now, with that same unboxing, I also shared with you guys, this is a favorite among everyone, the marine work with the giant gold hardware. This bag, you guys, is absolutely gorgeous. I carried this to the DMV once and I felt like a rock star. It was amazing. I loved it. This one I am selling, sadly. I absolutely love the size. I love how squishy, smushy it is. It's gorgeous. I don't use it enough and it needs to go to a home where someone's going to appreciate it and use it a lot. I mean, the leather on this bag is phenomenal. I'm starting to second guess myself, but I've already made the decision to sell this one and it will be in the vlog sale. I bought this earlier this year. I carried it quite a bit this year, quite honestly, which with 70 some bags is hard to say and be honest about. But I think that one, I just carried it again last week, I think. And it was kind of like my last carry. Like I told myself this was my last time, enjoy it. I have now emotionally detached from the bag and I can send it on to the next home. I just hope one of you gets it that will take very good care of it. Anyway, guys, so that is Balenciaga. So for being Balenciaga obsessed, I have the Balenciaga reference guide, which is one of the biggest videos on my channel. Thank you all for watching that. All the different reviews, comparisons, Balenciaga will always have my heart. It's one of the best houses. But I had my time. We had our time together, we had our fling, and I'm ready to see someone else for a little bit. That makes me sound really skanky, but I'm not, I promise. Moving on to the House of Burberry. Now, this next bag was kind of a wild card. This was part of one of my thrift hauls, and this is the Burberry Buckley tote. I said it like that because of Luann from King of the Hill. Buckley. Anyway, I love this bag, you guys. So quite honestly, I paid like, I think $100 for it on shopgoodwill.com. Threw it in the washing machine, low key, not lying. It goes with me to the hairdresser. And on rainy days when I don't feel like carrying my nylon Prada clutch. I love this bag. It's amazing. Does he look a little dated? Sure. Yeah, he does look of that era of Burberry, but I love this bag. It's not going anywhere. It sits on the door handle in my closet and that's just where it's gonna stay. Also with Burberry, one of my very prized possessions is one of the Christopher Bailey 2012 Autumn Winter Runway clutches. This is the Hound clutch from that year, and I have the fox head. I mean, obviously you probably remember that. I don't know what it is about this collection. Even 10 years on, like now, it still takes my breath away. The men's wear, amazing. The women's wear, amazing, minus the owl t-shirts. I said what I said, but the bags from this collection, I would love some of the orchard bags with the animal heads. I would love more clutches, obviously. In fact, remember I bought that Lola wallet accidentally in pistachio because I thought I had the green clutch already. Well, I don't yet. I have the brown and I have the black. These are going nowhere. So the Burberry bags are safe for this vlog sale. A, B, C. Okay, C, Coach. Yes, I did that. Okay, so next up, Coach. This was a big year for me in Coach. If you know, I used to work at Coach. I loved the brand back then. At the end of Reed Krakoff era / new era, I don't know who took over after him, I fell off because it was kind of It wasn't the Coach I loved and knew in the early 2000s throughout the 2010s. Fell off, got back into it in a big way in the last year. A little too big. A lot of vintage Coach pieces will be hitting the vlog sale, so they're not here today. We would be here forever if I brought all of those out. So a lot of you have asked for some of the pieces, specifically the Amanda Satin Clutch that's going in, the Willis, I mean, no one asked, but I'm going to sell it anyway. And then I think the 2 fur bags. As much as I love them, it's just, I can't justify having a bag that I'm going to carry on a ski weekend. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Coach bags. What did I get this year? Gosh, this is rambly. I'm so sorry, especially to Zane. I'm sure he's already complained once or twice. Let's get on with it. We've got a few more brands to get through. So with Coach, you all know and love this bag. This is the Eagle NYC tote from the runway. This is one of the hardest times that I've ever worked for a bag, minus the Bulgari mosaic top handle, still better. It paid off tenfold. This bag is absolutely insane. I have carried it, I think once to lunch at Penn Station and on a Target run. Got my money's worth. I mean, I work in a professional setting. I work in an office. I can't really carry a bag with a hunky half-nude man on it. I mean, I'd love to. I'd love to have that kind of job, but I don't. I work in an office. So this poor guy is kind of like a weekend only bag, but I mean, weekends in the city, do you really want to be carrying a top handle? So that really kind of narrows down how often and when he goes out, but this bag will never leave my collection. In fact, the same morning that I was able to secure mine, they were already on eBay for like $1,000, $2,000. Insanity. Never leaving my collection unless someone wants to offer me $2,000, then by all means, please Venmo me. I will take it gladly, but it's gonna have to be a really good offer if anyone ever wanted to buy this from me. I don't think Zane would let me sell it anyway. Speaking of Zane, love that guy. Next up was a very sweet gift from him. Early on in our relationship, we didn't have a lot of money, and we would go to the Coach outlet a lot, and he surprised me on a couple occasions with Coach bags. They mean the world to me. I still have them in my collection after rebuying them from a house fire. Link down in the descriptions for the Bags I've Lost video. It's a doozy, so buckle up. Have a drink, you're gonna need it. Coach will always have a special place in my heart, especially with him and his mother. We'd go on Coach outlet runs together. It was a fun time. And he recently bought me, before I went in for surgery this year, or was it after? No, it was before, the Coach tabby in the denim. You guys, I love this bag, 100%. It's gorgeous, it's classic Coach. This will literally never leave my collection. Anything Zane buys me doesn't leave my collection because it means something, you know what I mean? I still have an old Gucci clutch that he got me like for our, what is it, 5th anniversary? It's been a minute, still have it. I think we're gonna be together, is it 17 years this fall? 16 years, makes me sound a lot older than I really am. Yes, I had to count, I'm not good at fast math. Thanks. Anyway, so we got this bag at the Northbrook store just down the street, and I have my initials done in the hang tag. Classic summer, classic Coach. This bag is a Vibe 100, and I love it. I still wanna get the matching bucket hat. I think that'd be a total vibe. Okay, so that puts us up to A, B, C, D, E, F for Fendi, the House of Fendi, Fun Furs. Thank you, Karl Lagerfeld. My favorite Fendi of all, well, peekaboo-wise, is this bad boy. You just watched me on Wednesday switch over to this bag for my Louis Vuitton Palace bag. This is the Fendi Large Peekaboo Celeria with the beaded interior. I can't get over this bag, you guys. It is stunning. It is everything I ever wanted in a bag. It's structured. It actually sits up when you set it down. I mean, you know what I mean? Like large peekaboo owners, usually like they smush in, they fall in. Gorgeous, love it, 100% here for it. But this guy stands up and he looks so regal, sitting on my desk while I'm sitting there doing paperwork and stuff at work. Exciting stuff. I lead an exciting life. This will never, leave my collection. Now next up, for Fendi, we have one of my favorite bags in my collection that I haven't used yet. It is still with the tags attached because the drama is not done yet. If you haven't watched, check it out, my Fendi.com unboxing. I'm gonna have to give you guys a part 2 on this one. Is it staying? Is it going? What am I doing? I kind of have an exciting update if it would ever arrive. And then I can do a full in-depth review, video, yada yada, and explain what's going on with the .com situation. Do I recommend one of these? 100%. When I first got it, I immediately fell in love with it. It's such a cool bag, modern, minimal, very Fendi, very now. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous bag. I put all my stuff in it and it's just like, it's perfect. I don't say that often, but it's just one of those bags that is like so useful, so utilitarian, and perfect. Do you know what I mean? Bag collectors, bag lovers. Like you have bags in your collection that you love because they're gorgeous, but then you have bags that are both gorgeous and fully functional that you're not afraid to use. And this is one of them. So on that like triangle of like what you want but can't have, you can have all three, you can have two, but you can't have three. This is an all three bag, like amazing, 100%. So hopefully I have a good update for you guys coming soon, I hope. So we're coming up, we have 3 bags left for my big designer bags of the year so far. To buy this many bags in a year is absolutely insane, but 8 months actually, not even a year. Let's keep going. So next up is one of everyone's favorites. I get stopped all the time with this bag. This is the Givenchy Pandora. This is the gorgeous tumbled lambskin. I love this bag. Is it going in the sale? Most likely not, but maybe. Kind of thing. I do love using this bag. However, I don't know. I'm afraid of it fading on my watch. And we all know once a bag fades, it's not worth anything. I probably shouldn't tell you that if I'm thinking about selling it to you, right? The bag is gorgeous. I absolutely love it. Gold hardware, light blue leather. It kind of gives you like that 90s. Remember when everyone was wearing the North Carolina jerseys and stuff, like that color? I'm living for it. I love this color. And it's just so simple. It's so chic. And it's one of those bags that has been like out of style long enough that people have kind of forgotten about it and are like, oh my gosh, that's a Givenchy. That's so cool. And you're like, I know, thank you. You know what? No, I'm not going to sell it. You can't have it. I'm so sorry. Okay. See, we're working through things. We're making progress. You guys are like my therapist and I thank you for that, right? Oh, I don't know. So next up is one of my favorite bags. So this bag was actually mentioned in my 2022 resolutions that I would want to buy, and it is none other than the Speedy 30. I can't. You guys, with this bag. I wanted one ever since they came out in the early 2000s. Wee little gay boy. Was I in middle school? What year was this? 2003? Maybe I was starting high school. I don't know. I graduated in 07. You do the math. I love this bag. I loved it then. I love it now. And it is so cool that I finally have one as an adult. And quite honestly, it's a lot easier to style than I thought it would be. Took this one out a few weeks ago when we went to Oak Brook and I did that big shopping haul. Well, not big shopping haul. I picked up like a wallet and some chapstick. It wasn't that exciting. Well, I mean, it was. Go watch it, right? Come on. Got so many compliments on this bag at LV, Burberry, Gucci. Everyone stopped me. Everyone loved the bag. I mean, obviously, it's gorgeous. Now, this one is in nearly perfect condition. I do think at some point the vachetta was changed. I don't know. I just have that feeling. You know what I mean? I think the tab is a lot darker than like, say, the handles and other things. So I just have a feeling that one of the previous owners did have new vachetta put on it. And I thank them for it because it's absolutely gorgeous. This will never, ever leave my collection. If it does, I've gone mad and you need to call me in. That's all I'm saying. So last but not least, and this one's going to be kind of tough. Zane doesn't even know this yet, but I'm considering letting this one and its twin go. Considering, loosely. Just kind of started planting the seeds of this today. But this is the YSL Muse 2. I have it both in the classic, the original flagship bag, I guess, the one that Kate Moss was photographed with for all the magazines and editorials. And I also have it in this nubuck green croc. This was actually a failed unboxing. This one came from the New Jersey Fashionphile, I think, and you know how they ship. I'm just saying. I said what I said. So at first I thought it was going to be a failed unboxing. Ended up working out. Gorgeous bag, mint condition, but for some reason I just have it in my mind to kind of sell it, and I don't know why. Well, here. So my guys that carry bags. Do you guys have bags in your collection that you don't necessarily feel like 100% confident to be carrying? Like I know I've got like mostly in my mind kind of, you know, could be mask, maybe not bags. But for some reason, I just don't feel like 100% confident carrying my Muse 2s. I don't know, is that weird? So guys, sound off in the comments. Do you have bags in your collection that you're not totally confident carrying? The Muse 2 is kind of that for me. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. Like it fits like what I like in a bag. It's big, has like the Birkin-esque sangles and hardware. I don't know if it's like the strap is too big up here at the top, whereas like the Peekaboo, you know, isn't quite, can you guys see me? Isn't quite as exaggerated. I don't know if that has something to do with it. I don't know. But like for some reason, if we're going out to like shop or lunch or you know, pick up groceries or go to a museum. I don't know why I'd carry a huge bag in a museum, but you get what I'm saying. Like go out in public and be walking around. A Muse 2 is not necessarily something I gravitate towards. I mostly just kind of carry them to work. And then if I happen to be carrying it and then we go somewhere and I need it, then I'll take it. But like I don't plan outfits for it. I'm kind of talking myself out of both of these bags. That's really sad. So maybe they'll end up in the sale. You never know. They're both amazing. I can't recommend them enough. They're honestly one of my favorite bags. Super easy to use. They might be going in the sale. Anyway, guys, what was the point of this video? I think we kind of were just here to look back at 2022 in review, kind of see what I purchased, maybe what I purchased that's staying. Once I get them out and then all the other bags in my collection, am I gonna be keeping all of these necessarily? I mean, aside from the 2 Coach bags for some reason? No, probably not. I don't know. I tell you what, this whole switching over to like Hermes, Chanel, like yada yada is a journey. it's a lot about like self-exploration. Like, what do you want out of a bag? What do you want out of your finances? Like, what do you want out of life? It's not like popping over to Fashionphile and just like picking up a $500 Fendi bag on a whim, which I've done a few times. It takes a lot more thought. And I almost wonder if maybe I'm thinking too much into it, like just sell the bags and maybe try and rebuy them later if I miss them. Could be a thing. So yeah, eventually in the next couple of weeks, we're gonna get all of my bags out all at once, work through what I'm keeping, what I'm not. Hopefully we'll have Zane in on that video because his opinion matters a lot to me when I make big decisions like this. Not that he really cares what bags I have. I mean, he does a little bit, but at the end of the day, he's not going to be like, oh my gosh, you sold the Balenciaga clip clutch. Ah, what a mistake. I just need to work through this. This is going to be a process. The big vlog sale is coming. There are going to be a lot of bags. I'm going to try and do it HSN style and have like the information up on one side, like dimensions, price, name, color, yada, yada. And then you guys can like message me on Instagram. If there's anything in my collection that you can think of off the top of your head that you still kind of want to see in the vlog sale and you're not sure if I'm putting it in, let me know down in the comments. I'm open to hearing what you'd like to buy. But yeah, I need to kind of look at my collection more as something fluid and not static, if that makes any sense. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. It was rambly, it was big, we did it. Happy Sunday. And until Wednesday, you guys, I hope you all have fun, stay safe, and I will see you all on Wednesday. All right, guys, bye-bye.